Louie Sutherland is 1 year older than Alton Meeks. Both men 6 feet 3 inches tall, 25 pounds heavier is Louie Sutherland. Same reach on the arms, a 1 inch advantage favoring Louie Sutherland on the legs. Referee to oversee this bout, Christopher Mignocchi, and we are underway. Touch of the gloves, no. Southpaw stance for Alton Meeks in the gray trunks. Sutherland is in the black. Searching hook there from Meeks. Nice distance management by Louie Sutherland, who pumps out a couple of jabs. Good level change there by Meeks, Kenny.
Yeah, beautiful timing there by Alton Meeks, but Louie right back to his feet, but Alton says, no, I'm putting you right back to the mat. Excellent reshot there. Doing a good job of ducking under those huge blows there from Louie Sutherland.
Now Meeks, when he introduced himself, said he's fighting out of Green Pond, Florida. His upbringing, though, in Iowa, where he started wrestling at age 5, so we shouldn't be surprised to see him putting that on display very early in this fight. Alton Meeks inside the half guard of Louie Sutherland. Sanford Meeks looking on.
Nice work. Little short shots.
Raised his son to be a big-time competitor.
Yeah, a couple times you can posh and get big shots up and go back down. Okay? Let's go, Vanilla, get up! Short shots right there.
All right, Kurt Angle, already the wrestling on display. What do you like from Alton Meeks?
Oh, he had a great double leg. It proves that he wrestled in college, had a lot of success with it. He's also a Greco-Roman wrestler. Right there, he just proved that by that takedown right there. He's definitely world class. I know this guy was on the Olympic ladder for the Olympic Greco-Roman team. So you're seeing his wrestling skills right now, and he's nailing it.
All right, Frank Mir, Alton Meeks decided that this was going to be a fight that takes place right here. Him pressed all over his opponent. The wrestling showing and paying dividends early.
Yeah, he did a great job on the reshot. He took the first shot, and really Sutherland did a phenomenal job of getting back up to his feet. He tried to fight that underhook underneath, and that's when Alton dropped down in for another double, took him down. He was able to cover him, stood in half guard, even looking for the wrist on all those mat returns. Just take a lot of energy. He's got his hips in there, picking up Sutherland off the ground, who's a much larger man. But every time he drove him down, you can see that he's looking for his ankle, wrists to secure position. Right now, he's keeping all his weight forward. But Sutherland's doing a good job of trying to get back to his feet. He's making sure this is a fight.
Well, Vitor, Frank Mir brings up a really interesting point. Sutherland is 25 pounds larger than Alton Meeks, and right now Alton Meeks is throwing him around. Can he sustain it?
Yes, let's see. That's this heavyweight. I think Sutherland was too rushed. He rushed too fast. You got to take down. You got to relax. It's the first round. So Meeks just taking advantage, and we see. I think these rounds, it's going to be too much of this hugging and kissing. I think I'm looking to heavyweights, heavy hitters. They need to bring action. Yes, now the action is going on. You have to look for the fight. And now I think it's, great job. Great job, Sutherland. Now I think he's going to look for the fight.
Sutherland goes back to his feet. Meeks trying to get him down to the mat once again. And Vitor brings up a great point, Kenny. It's not just about beating your opponent. You got to impress these judges.
Yeah, no question about it. He's got to go for it. Sutherland's looking for the big knockout, but Meeks has to cater to his strengths as well. Can't just engage in someone else's strength. He said he wanted to use his conditioning as a weapon. Sutherland using those hands as a weapon right now, though.
Nice looping right hand there from Sutherland. Cracked off the forehead of Alton Meeks, who offers an overhand left of his own. Switch foot in the right hand there for Meeks. He goes back to the southpaw stance inside of 1 minute remaining in the first round.
Meeks is mixing in those strikes, trying to keep Sutherland guessing a little bit. He just ate a big shot, though. It looked like a knee, and there's another.
Another one. Louie Sutherland bringing 2 right knees up to the left eye of Alton Meeks.
Oh, big kick to the body as well. Sutherland doing some good work with the legs. 2 big knees, now attacking the body again.
Kenny, it has to be said, the last time we saw Louie Sutherland, He had tried to reduce his size and make himself faster and more nimble because he was fighting Abraham Babley. He's been lifting and eating, and he's back up over 250 pounds. He said, "This is who I am. I'm a big heavyweight." He looks great.
No, he does. He definitely looks different than the last time we saw him. He's staying composed, coming back this round, landing some big shots. Meeks is going to have to adapt in round 2.
Final seconds and round 2 ahead.
It was a great start to the round here, Sean, by Meeks, who landed a beautiful takedown. Couple of suplexes, taking down Sutherland. This was near the beginning of the round, first half of the round. And here's Sutherland starting to come back, landing a nice flurry, starting to find his range. And then some big knees as well. Landed some great shots to the head, great shots to the body. Things just got interesting, Sean.
Yeah, honestly, for me, a tough round to score because the wrestling of Alton Meeks controlled a lot of what happened there, but there wasn't damage. And then we saw about 2 minutes of pretty significant striking from Louie Sutherland, who's in the black trunks here. Alton Meeks is in the gray. Louie Sutherland, very explosive for such a big man.
Yeah, you notice Sutherland is staying a little bit more composed, more patient. He's lowering his level a little bit. Make it a little bit more difficult for Alton to get in on those legs.
Left hand there for Meeks. Sutherland mixing up the strikes there.
Now look for something off that. You go up,
Oblique
you go
kick.
down, you go down, you go up.
Inside the red corner of Sutherland.
Clever. That's it. Now you're switching on. You're switching on. Yeah. Good boy. That's it. You're being clever now. Get that right hand high.
Outside foot now. Outside foot. Yes.
There you go.
That's Stuart Austin in the corner of Louie Sutherland, who we saw as part of our heavyweight regular season. Overhand right again. That one glanced off the guard. The kick snuck through them.
Yeah, those keep scoring really well. Nice job by Louie. Changing his level. Oh, Alton Meeks is hurt.
That knee really landed, and a flurry of hammer fists. Louie Sutherland with a second round finish. The end of this fight comes at 125 in round number 2. Your winner by TKO, Louie the Vanilla Gorilla Sutherland.
I'm coming. I just said it. I'll say it again. I'm coming for everybody. Everything. It's mine already.
All right, Louie Sutherland. Very, very impressive. Started off the night the right way. Let's talk about the early goings in that first round. Alton Meeks, great wrestler. You knew that about him. He got you down. You got back up. He got you down a couple more times. What was the thought process as you were getting wrestled?
All camp we've been focused on being patient. I know how to wrestle. People don't realize that. I was taking my time, trying to look for the grips, trying to break the grips. My coach obviously telling me Stuart Austin's a great grappler. Just take my time. We know what he's going to do. We know what he's come for. The first sort of 10 seconds I got a bit, bit excited and started throwing loopy shots. That's not what I've been doing this camp. Been working with my boxing coach now. Nice, clean striking. So I'm glad I could show out for the crowd in the US. My first time in the US. So big up everybody in the USA. Yeah.
Well, look, the looping shots, whatever, you got to figure it out. The hands look better, but it was the legs, it was the knees that really were the major difference in this fight. You hit him with that knee beginning of the end. You've been working on those as well.
Yes, I don't know if you obviously guys see my last fight. I was looking for knees and head kicks and stuff. I mean, I'm pretty flexible heavyweight. I tried a question mark kick, but he slid out the way. But yeah, man, I always work on that stuff. Knees, it's MMA. Have to work on everything. Wrestling, jiu-jitsu, so you name it, I'm working on it. And I'm here to get better. And I just want to learn and grow in this sport. And I told everybody I'm coming, and they best believe it.
All right, one of the important parts of the Challenger Series here is you have to impress our celebrity panel. Let's hear what the legends of this sport thought about your performance. First, we'll go to Kurt Angle, who joins us remotely. Kurt, an Olympic gold medalist, a WWF and professional wrestling world champion. Kurt, what did you think of Louie Sutherland?
I was impressed with his patience. I mean, Meeks took him down a few times, but Sutherland stayed in it, stayed focused, stayed calm. He got up and started striking and kneeing, and he dominated this fight. But what I was most impressed by is that he was very patient. He took his time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, good words of advice and compliment there from Kurt Angle. Vitor, impressive performance from the heavyweight.
My man Vitor. Woo!
Very impressive. And Vanilla Gorilla, listen, I'm telling you, when you control your emotion, you're a very vicious fighter. When you start and putting your position, like you said, clean your striking, you're a great boxer. If you control your emotion enough, I promise you, you have a great future. And that's what we're looking for. Very impressive. That's what PFL is looking for. So great job.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you.
And then Frank Mir, look, true heavyweight, 250 plus, and he moves like that. What'd you think?
No, I'm very impressed with his mobility, but even more impressed with his mindset. He was able to come back from making a mental mistake. He realized at the beginning, opening of that round, he rushed it. You came in, and that was what gave up the takedown. But he was able to regather himself, not sit there, feel sorry for himself, not panic, not freak out. Kept his composure, even though the Alton was on top for about 3 minutes of that first round. Came back, and in my opinion, won the very first round because of the damage he was able to cure, to put out there. And then the second round, you saw he put a bow on it and finished it very devastatingly.
Thank you so much again.
Second round TKO and a great start. Louie Sutherland back to the winning ways.